Hello, 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 hello. I think we're recording. I believe I am recording. Hello. Yes, I think I am. Yeah, the kid is saying I am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. I hope you're all doing well, healthy during this corona outbreak. If it's still going on, this episode of Letters from a Nut is pre-recorded. So I hope I catch you at an opportune time. I hope I'm doing well too, because I don't know how I'll be doing on Friday, May 7th, when this will be posted. Anyway, today's letter, as the title says, it's an inquisitive letter to the Showboat Inn. Mr. Ted L. Nancy calls it the Showboat Inn Hotel, but I was doing some preparing for the video, and I decided to go with the Showboat Inn, and you will learn why shortly. Anyway, as always, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm currently at 10 subscribers when I'm making this video. I'd like to get eventually to 11, 12, 13, and then to 1,000. And please like the video, comment if you feel uh, kind enough to leave leave something, whatever fancies you. And as always, also at the end of the video, I'll talk about something personal about myself. I do that in all of these videos that I've been doing in Letters from a Nut series. I finished them with something, a personal detail about myself. Anyway, without further ado, on February 1st, 1996, Mr. Ted L. Nancy wrote to the reservation desk at the Showboat Inn Hotel, 660 North Virginia Street, Reno, Nevada, 89503. And this is what he said. Oh, actually, this is what he wrote. Dear Showboat Inn Hotel, I want to register as a guest at your fine hotel, March 5th, 1996. But I have a predicament that must be addressed. I have recently lost my balance. I usually walk with a balanced dog. But in the room, I will be alone. I may look tipsy when I walk, but I have just lost the use of my balance. That's all. In room, I use a balance bar, similar to high rope walker. Can I get furniture that has no sharp corners? Dressers and beds should have round corners. Also, what about mirrors? I have my own. Do you provide for the balance disadvantaged? My heels are not as round as the bottom of my feet. I had heard that your hotel was set up for this. Believe me, it's not easy. I may look like I'm falling down, but I'm only balance disadvantaged. Thanks for getting back to me on this. I want to make my reservations now so I can come to your beautiful hotel and see shows, gamble, and move about the room. I may appear like I'm sleeping, but this is just my malady. Thanks for letting me know if March 5th date is okay. Also, do you have smoking rooms? Sincerely, Ted L. Nancy. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, over here on this letter, every letter I have come to believe now. It is a belief now I hold. Every letter should have something personal about you. And in this letter is no different. Mr. Ted L. Nancy doesn't surprise us. Or maybe he does. He reveals another personal detail that we didn't know about him. We didn't know, or I didn't know. I guess you didn't know too, unless you've read his letters, that he has disadvantaged. I don't know if they have come up with a name for that yet now. Probably have, but he's balance disadvantaged. He doesn't talk about how he became balance disadvantaged, but I bet there are several ways, like your eardrum busting. I bet makes you lose your balance. So I've heard. Anyway, he wrote to the Showboat Inn Hotel or the Showboat Inn, and he requested to have him accommodate him because he could fall over, and so he doesn't want any furniture with sharp edges. And he also, for some reason which he did not mention, said he brings his own mirror. Anyway, the Showboat Inn in Reno, Nevada is a really good business. They're on top of their stuff. They have who they replied with a handwritten that's a handwritten, that's all you can see like that. But yeah, from the Showboat Inn, it's a handwritten letter, and they wrote back, good people. 5 days after Mr. Nancy wrote his letter, that this is a business. Hopefully they're still in business, like or they still have the same management. I bet you they're doing really good business. Anyway, they replied back on February 6th, 1996, and this is what they said. Dear Mr. Nancy, thank you for your letter inquiring about our motel. However, since you refer to us as a hotel and mention shows, gambling, etc., I feel you're wanting a hotel. We are a large motel, no restaurant, no casino. We are within walking distance of several large hotel casinos. I am sorry, but we do not have we do not have the equipment you are needing to walk across the room. We are the only Showboat Inn in Reno, but there is a Showboat Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas and Atlantic City. We are not connected with these hotels. This is an independently owned motel. Sincerely, Caitlin Lauren, manager. Boom. So, ladies and girls, ladies and girls, boys and gents, uh, Mr. Ted Nancy got his reply back, and the manager wrote him back and told him, "Hey, I think you have the wrong establishment. We are the Showboat Inn Motel, not a hotel. We have no gambling or restaurant." But they wrote him back, corrected him on his mistake, made sure he knew about it so he could fix, and they were good too. That's why they probably wrote back so quickly, because they knew Mr. Ted and Nancy was gonna be needing some clarification, and he was probably gonna be disappointed to find out that he had written to the wrong hotel, or maybe he had written to the right one and just didn't know they had the services that he had. That is the letters, and I'm about to go to sleep, but before I go to sleep, I'm gonna tell you my personal thing for the day or for the video. I end each video with something personal about myself, and on this video, I decided to talk about solitude. I like being alone. I like spending time by myself. Not not to be confused with loneliness. I don't like being lonely, but I like being alone, being in solitude, being alone with my thoughts. It's not that hard to keep myself entertained. So no, I like to be by myself. Daydreaming, imagining things, writing, um, reading. I like to read sometimes. I like to read a lot, and those are some of the things I like to do when I'm alone. I like uh, I like to walk by myself, just bike around, because like sometimes you want to walk, we walk with someone, and they either walking way too fast or too slow, and I have a pace that I feel like, oh yeah, this is my pace. So those are some of the things I like doing. So that's something personal about me, good people. I like being alone, and so like I have a lot of alone activities. Probably having let me see if I wrote some other ones down. Reading, yeah, creating, imagining. Just quality time, good people. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it for today. That's about it for today. Until next time, God be with you. Adios.